He's packed his bags, he's fled the scene, left the council ledger looking lean. For 4 long years he held the wheel while the finances began to peel. It unraveled right upon his watch, a catastrophic, costly botch. He crashed the car and walked away, leaving us the bills to pay. Broken, bust and totally skint, he's abandoned ship without a hint. It's a smooth transition if you close both your eyes. Just ignore the audit warnings and the budget surprise. They say it's robust, but the reserves are all gone, and the band on the Titanic plays the same old song with a mutual shove and a scramble for cash. We're heading for section 114 crash. On Tuesday Audit met to see the scale of this catastrophe. The auditors warned with a heavy passion, you spend money like it's going out of fashion. Goddard was due to face the heat, to be scrutinized from the committee seat, but an empty chair was all we found. He'd gone to ground, nowhere around, and the independent chair missing again. 2 times in a row, it's a governance drain. The monthly report's a tale of woe, was 2 days late to join the show. Management had it 2 weeks prior, cabinet a week as the debts got higher. But the public waited for the crunch, 5 million worse in a single month. They've eaten our reserves for lunch. On Monday the leader met the group, addressing the councillors, jumping the hoop. Martin was there, sat in his place, no hint of quitting upon his face. But Tuesday came, the audit heat, he bunked it off an empty seat. Then Wednesday comes, a sudden shock, Goddard's gone, beat the clock. Mutual, they say with a heavy sigh, but it looks like a push to the passerby. So Lavery steps up, the new finance king, from a high street bank to this 3-ring. Not an investment pro nor a banking star, just a teller pushing the door ajar. He claims he worked alongside the man, but the agenda still had the Goddard plan. In his first speech with a nervous terror, admitted the chrysalis fund was an error. 4 million quid, just a slip of the pen. Don't worry, we'll beg the government again. Now look at the cabinet sitting in state. There's Jonathan Bianco sealing our fate. Always the bridesmaid and never the bride, with a 14 million hole to hide. We sang a song of that dead before. Go look it up to settle the score. Goddard was absent, cleared out of the room, and Jane Palmer too missed the meeting of doom. Quiet as a church mouse scurrying round, an empty chair where no sense can be found. Susan O'Brien with a nod and a scrawl, signs off the papers ignoring it all. A condescending bully with no guts for the fight, just collects the paycheck and fades into night. But Tuckwell turns up if a lens is in view, campaigning for chips in a town center queue. We demand battered card is a serious wish, but honestly Steve, something smells of old fish. And Wayne Bridges waits for his invite to land, a last minute sub in this chaotic band. When does the money start rolling his way? That's the only dead cert at the end of the day. He's vacated his chair, leaving room for a B. Will Smallwood's ego fit with his OB? They've banned 4 songs in the civic hall. Or are they scared of the writing upon the wall? Are they trying to silence the questions we ask, to keep us all wandering in the dark? Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, post to the net, tell your counselor we haven't finished just yet. You shouldn't learn finance from YouTube tracks or student cats with satirical cracks, but the scrutiny's gone, so demand a review. Don't let them spin these excuses to you. It didn't go to Chagos or asylum claims. Stop shifting the buck and playing these games. Ask Susan O'Brien what her department owes. It's $78 million. it's robust, but the reserves are all gone, and the band on the Titanic plays the same old song. With a mutual shove and a scramble for cash, we're heading for section 114 crash. So tune in on Thursday for the full council show, where the report in the public interest will go, or as the residents call it with a weary old tear, the official report on WTF is going on here. 36 million over and rising each day. But don't worry folks, it was planned this way.